Welcome back to Tech Total Access. I'm Madeline Myrick.
And I'm Kelly Regan, keeping you updated as we Hokies hunker down. State public health officials and the ACC announced the decision to welcome fans back into the Virginia Tech baseball stadium. The health of student athletes, fans, and coaches is Virginia Tech Athletics' top priority for allowing ticketed fans back into the ballpark. Face coverings and physical distancing is mandatory. Students interested in attending a game may claim a free ticket on the student ticket webpage. Tickets for the general public are served on a first-come, first-served basis and may be purchased online or at the gate. Tickets will be $10 for adults and $5 for those under 18.
Although the athletic officials' plans for the remainder of the 2021 season are subject to change related to the spread of COVID, the Virginia Tech community is excited as they start to gain back normalcy among the athletic departments. The Virginia Tech men's and women's basketball teams made it to the NCAA tournament last week. The Virginia Tech men's memorable season came to a close after falling short 75-70 over the Florida Gators in the first round. The women's basketball team fell to Baylor 90-48 Tuesday night in the second round of the NCAA tournament, ending their season 15-10.
The Virginia Tech baseball team claimed their weekend series over number 25 UNC for the first time in school history. Tech Total Access reporter Katie Leeper joins us down by English Field to share this memorable win.
The Virginia Tech Hokies dominated the Tar Heels in the first two games of the series, but today's game, the last game of the series, was a battle.
Fans came out in numbers as Virginia Tech allowed fans at English Field for the first time this season. The Hokies carried the energy from the fans and momentum from their first two wins into today's game.
Definitely having fans in the stadium as it's like a 10th player on the field kinda, where everybody gets excited. Like if you heard the people standing behind the dugout chirping against the other team, they really brought a lot of energy, which I think fueled us in those late inning comebacks.
Damage was done in the top of the second by the Tar Heels, but the Hokies didn't waste any time to respond. It was the freshman leading the way for the Hokies, specifically second baseman Tanner Schobel. The Hokies took the lead in the bottom of the second after Jake Hurley hit a 3-run homer, changing the energy both on the field and in the stands.
Our offense is really good right now, and obviously you can see that as we play.
In the bottom of the seventh, the Tar Heels broke the game open by scoring 3 runs. The Hokies responded with a run in the bottom of the seventh, but the Tar Heels held on to the 9-6 lead until the end.
Despite today's loss, Virginia Tech won the series, marking the first time in history that the Hokies won a series against UNC.
It felt really good. It felt better to do it in the first 2 days too, rather than having to stress about it on Sunday. And obviously it didn't turn out the best on Sunday, but we still won the series, which is a really big deal.
Until next game, I'm Katie Leeper, reporting for Tech Total Access. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Katie. Virginia Tech's lacrosse program was forced to temporarily pause all activities due to positive test and contact tracing. With an effort to follow coronavirus guidelines, the lacrosse team has resumed for the remainder of their season. Tech Total Access reporter Julio Mohannan joins us to discuss further changes.
Virginia Tech men's lacrosse is back. After months of training and working within COVID restrictions, the Hokies started off their season on March 6th with a hard-fought game against the Liberty University Flames. In their first game of the season, the Hokies started off strong with a hat trick from senior Hunter Capistani. Despite his goals and a final quarter rush of scoring from both sophomore Will Pompilio and freshman Aiden Smith, the Hokies were unable to come out on top. We spoke to Capistani about his thoughts on the game and hopes for the rest of the season.
I thought of today's game as a great way to be back in the sport of lacrosse. We haven't been playing in a year because of COVID, and it was just great to be back on the field with the boys. And it was kind of bad that we didn't get the win today, but I'm sure that we'll be practicing harder and harder for the next weeks to come so we can be ready for our next game. Our COVID's affected our season in a pretty big way. We have to limit some of our things we do at practice. We can't do the same drills because it's too much contact. Just a lot of protocols that we have to deal with, but we're still trying to strive to kind of get over those obstacles so that we can still be the best that we can be. For the rest of the season, I'm looking forward just playing with the boys. I'm a senior, so this is my last time playing in this uniform, playing this sport, and representing my school. So just excited to get back out there with the guys.
Fans are still not permitted at any men's lacrosse games, despite attendance modifications at other spring sports. Yet the team is still eager to play the remainder of their season without these normalities. With the remainder of their season left, the Hokies look to move forward as they play teams from Clemson and Tennessee in the upcoming weeks. Reporting live from Virginia Tech, I'm Julia Monahan with Tech Total Access. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Julia. It is officially spring, and that means we will start seeing campus busy with students spending more time outdoors. Tech Total Access videographer Alex Conkey gives us a sneak peek of how students are spending their time enjoying the warm weather.
I've been hanging out a lot with my friends outside. We've been playing soccer and football a lot. Yesterday we had a picnic on the drill field. I really love the weather right now.
Thank you, Alex. That's all we have for your Hokie highlights. Thank you for watching Tech Total Access, Hokies Hunker Down. I'm Madeline Myrick.
And I'm Kelly Regan. We'll keep you updated throughout the day on our Instagram.